Grand Rising, loved ones. Welcome back to another episode of Healing Wisdom with me, your favorite spiritual advisor, Empress Oracle. So, we're still in the Survivor series. We're on day 3. So, I'm going to tell you guys about my third sexual assault experience. Now, this is the reason why I titled it Sexual Assault and not Rape, because the third one, I was mouth raped, y'all. I was mouth raped. How somebody forced you to eat the pussy? Like, who does that? Who this guy did? So I'm just gonna get into the story since I already started, y'all. Okay, so I don't even remember where I met this dude from. I don't even remember where I met the guy from. Yeah, he was older than me. I was probably like shit. I don't fucking know how old I was. Shit. Early 20s or some shit. I don't remember my ages for all of these and stuff because, these are memories that I pushed away and everything. So some things I don't remember, like my ages or like whatever. But I know I met this guy and, Empress loved the hood niggas. So he was a hood nigga. He was a hood nigga from Florida. Okay. And, he was, chocolate. He was very, 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 very black. Okay. Mouth full of gold teeth. Yum. Total thug. And so I don't remember how I met him, but guys used to try to talk to me everywhere. So I probably just met him, somewhere. And he seemed nice, we was kicking on the phone, talking a little bit, getting to know each other. Everything was cool. So he asked me if I wanted to go out one night, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Go on a date. And we went out. I don't recall where we went, but we had a good time. We did. We had a good time. And so then afterwards, he said he had to run by his house real quick. Okay. And, my dumb ass was like, oh, okay. Because, when I was younger, I was very naive. I'm a very trusting person until you give me a reason not to. But back in that day, I was too trusting. But, I learned from these experiences. I did. So he said he had to run into his house really quick. So, we pulled up to his apartments or whatever. And he went inside. No, he asked me if I wanted to come inside. And I was like, okay, cool. And we went inside. And it was, I don't know what the fuck he went in there to do. I think he really just wanted to get me to his house. Duh. So we were there. And at first we was just sitting there, like kicking it, watching TV, whatever, just chilling and stuff. I think we were smoking too. And then it started, it's like I kind of could tell, like he brought me there to kind of see, you know how guys do. Like he was hoping he could fuck, but I wasn't giving those signals to him. So after a while, I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. And every time I would say I was ready to go, it's like he'd be like, oh, okay. But then it's like he would just like keep bullshitting on and stuff. So I started getting antsy, and I'm like, hey, I'm ready to go. And I don't know what the fuck happened, but he was like, hell nah. He was like, you not leaving here. He's like, you not about to leave here or whatever. And we not do nothing. He was like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, oh my God. No, Jesus. And I kind of low-key started freaking out a little bit. Like I started like freaking out, and he kind of could tell, that I was like freaking out. I mean, I was trying to be calm about it. I was freaking out in my head. I think a little bit of it was oozing out into, my facial expressions and stuff, because I have a very expressive face. So I don't know what it was. I think it's because he really saw like how scared I was and everything, that because he was about to rape me. He was like, oh, you fucking before you leave. He was like, you fucking before I take you home or anywhere. And then I think he just, I don't know. Honestly, I think he just saw like my reaction and stuff. And I honestly think that that's what changed his mind. Okay. Because he was like, you can't leave. I'm not taking you home. You can't call nobody, all types of shit. And he totally flipped the script, because one minute he was calm and we was chilling. But once he realized that I guess was not one of those girls that, one day he got pissed. But when he saw my reaction, whatever, he was like, it's like he paused for a second, like he was thinking about it or whatever. So I'm looking at him like, is he change his mind? He's gonna, just hoping and praying and stuff, like, okay. And it's like he thought about it for a quick second, and he was like, I'm gonna take you home, but you gotta let me eat that pussy first. And I'm like, but I don't want to. But I don't want to. Like, I don't want to. You know, the all the cuteness I thought he had was totally gone once he was like, you know what I'm saying, is we fucking or what? And I said no, and he got mad with me. So I ain't want him to lick my coochie. And he basically was like, yeah, you ain't got no choice. He was like, if you trying to get home, he was like, if you trying to leave this house, you gonna let me eat that pussy first. And I didn't know people did that. Now, I'm not a stranger to oral sex. And funny as it is, because I'm telling you guys these experiences, but aside from these 7 traumatic incidences, I have had a wonderful sex life other than that. But I think it's just because the people that I had sex and sexual experiences with, I knew and I was comfortable with, and we were just open, and they just, you know what I'm saying, we just tried everything. I literally tried everything I wanted to do. But I was used to getting oral sex. I actually started getting oral sex in high school while I was a virgin. People just used to always want to eat my coochie. I guess I just look real delicious. Thank you. But yeah, it never like that, you know. I didn't want him to lick it. He had done dried me up. He dried me up, threatening me and stuff. But I was scared. So I said, okay. I mean, shit, what other choice did I have? He was big because I like tall guys. So he was like 6'2". You know what I'm saying? He's like 6'2" or something like that. He was a big dude. He was, you know what I'm saying, you know, nicely built and stuff. And so we were on his couch, and it was dark. I think the TV was on or something. And I was like so scared. And I was laying there like a cold fish. Is that what it's called? Cold fish? Dead fish? Nigga, I was stiff. Okay? And he was just down there just licking his little heart out. And the whole time, I was just, and he was like trying to get me to like relax and stuff. Like he was just acting like it was normal, but it's not normal if I tell you I don't want it. You see what I'm saying? But I did it because this nigga was big, and I had flashbacks of my last experience. I was like, I want to get home. I want to get home, right? So he down there just licking his little heart out, having a good time, and I'm laying there just stiff, y'all, stiff. And after a while, he realized that I really was not enjoying that shit. Like, he realized that I really was not enjoying that shit. And he got up and cussed me the fuck out. When I say he cussed me the fuck out, he cussed me out the whole ride home, okay? And I was okay with that shit, because guess what? I got home. I made it home safely. I made it home alive. And as he peeled off, I damn near got out the car properly. He was so mad because he was like, I took you out, showed you a good time, and you ain't want to fuck. I eat your pussy, you don't eat, you want to act like you don't like it, and this and that, and this and that. And I was like, you know, I didn't want you to do it. I told you no. Like, what you want me to be? You think what you thought you had just had some fire ass head that after you get to licking, I'm like, oh, hell yeah, never mind, yeah. No. That is force. You mouth raped me, sir. Okay? I did not want you to lick my vagina. But I was just thankful I ain't get raped that time. I ain't even gonna front. So with that one, I just deleted his number and acted like it never happened. You know? Yeah. That one was traumatic, but it was not as traumatic as, you know, all the other things that I had been through. So I just let bygones be bygones with that one. I mean, he didn't even do a good job, honestly. So I don't even know why he was so pressed to want to eat me out any damn way. Okay? I have been blessed and fortunate to have some excellent oral sex experiences in my life, and that was not one of them. It was very traumatic for me, though, because I definitely thought I was going to get raped. And literally, I think if I had not been so scared and he had not seen my fear was palpable. Okay? You could have cut that shit with a knife. If I didn't have that, he probably would have just, you know? But that happened short and, I don't want to say sweet, but you know, that's what happened with that experience. That shit was crazy. I had never, at that time, I really did not know that people sexually assaulted people without their penis. You know? I didn't. But that is the first time for everything, because listen, it made a believer out of me that day. And I was just so thankful that I made it home, because, I had my daughter young. I had my daughter at 17. So I had her 6 days after I turned 17. So my goal was always to make a home to my child. And so I was just thankful that I made it home safely. And I never told anybody about that one either. Never spoke to him. I kept all these things to myself. And I just moved on. I'm not going to front. After that one, I was a little promiscuous. I was selective though, When I say I was a little promiscuous after that, I've done a lot of swinger-like things. I've had some fun. I've had some experiences or whatever. But when I did have my experiences, as I said, because when that happened, I kind of shied away from oral sex for a while too. But as I said, how I would deal with things, besides putting it into that room, I never wanted to be a victim. I never wanted my experiences to handicap me. So, whereas if you give me a bad memory about something or a bad experience with something, I'm going to replace it with a good one. So that's where the promiscuousness came in for a little bit. I'm just saying promiscuous. I was not a hoe, but I did get more positive oral experiences after that, So I love oral sex. I love getting my pussy ate. I love it. It's a thing. It's a thing. It is. But that's how I deals. That's not even a word. That's how I dealt with that experience. Yeah, and that's all I got about that one. So with that being said, go ahead and check out my website, www.empressoracle333.com, for all of your spiritual and aesthetic needs, all types of healing crystals and crystal jewelry, incense, scrubs, oils, everything that you need to get your spiritual feng shui together and in order. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys today. That was a quick one. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you guys. You be safe. And hopefully my experiences and my stories can help somebody out there, because I have no shame in my game. I'm not ashamed of anything that has happened to me in my past. I'm not ashamed of anything that I have done, because all of those things, all of these experiences have made me who I am today. And I am strong. I'm beautiful. I'm fearless. Okay? I'm stronger than a lot of people think, because I've been through a lot. And I've survived, and it's made me better. So with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow for my next story in my Survivor series. You guys be blessed, okay? I love you.